Okay, so I saw this on Twitter. It said lying is a sin, and they're referring to Rolling Stone's list where they talked about 50 terrible songs on great albums, and they had Michael Jackson, Lady in My Life. So to get my opinions on this out of the way, I think that this is an egregious pick. Okay, that was an elite song on that album. And yeah, I mean, 6 out of 8 songs being singles and the 2 album tracks being this and Baby Mine, like there's no skips on the album, okay? And so to have it on here, I just think it's ridiculous. I think it is ridiculous. I think a lot of these, kind of publications need to hire more Black people on their staff, because why are we condoning this? Why are we condoning this? But I said, you know what, let me take a gander at the list for myself and see what else they put on there. So I'm going to give you the ones that at least stood out to me. So they had Maxwell Silver Hammer by the Beatles at number 50. I disagree with this. I like the song. The Beatles definitely have worse album cuts. And so to put this one on there, I'm just like, absolutely not. And they honestly should have made this list just the worst track on every Beatles album, because the Beatles are featured on this list like 5-6 times, which I think is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, people often don't care for Paul McCartney's granny songs, this, When I'm 64, things in that lane. As for me, I love those kind of songs, okay? I love Paul McCartney. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. With the Beatles, after the Beatles, I think that he's just excellent. Okay, so I disagree with this one. Okay, we're letting other stuff just go by and we're not talking about it. Octopus's Garden, I mean, I'll take this over that. It might be a controversial opinion, but I like this song more. I don't care what they say. And then next up at 39, we got Harry Styles, Treat People with Kindness. So I fear they ate this. This has to be one of the worst songs that Harry Styles has released in his career. Okay, the chorus, it's not good. Okay, this is kind of a corny song. It just makes you cringe listening to it. I think there's times where I can listen to it, but it's not easy for me to do. I don't know why he put this song on the album. Can you appreciate the sentiment of the song and what he's trying to do? Yeah, but the song isn't that good. Okay, so they actually cooked with this one. I'm sorry. At number 38, they had another Beatles pick. So on one of their albums, they had a song called Little Child. And yeah, I don't really care for the song either. I didn't save it either, so I would agree with them. At number 37, they had Taylor Swift featuring Gary Lightbody, The Last Time. And finally, somebody else is sharing my hate for The Last Time. I've been saying for years I hated the song. Go run it back on my YouTube channel, Anastasia 25. I've been saying I don't care for the song. It just sounds like something that would kind of be at the end of a movie. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I just don't like the song. I think it sucks, and I think that he sounds like trash in the song. So yeah, they ate with this one. At 24, they had Britney Spears' Email My Heart from the Baby One More Time album. Yeah, the song was not good. Okay, we also had stuff like Soda Pop, which I thought that sucked. Yeah, the album was carried by the singles, honestly. At number 20 was Lady in My Life, which, like I said, it's egregious, but that's where it landed on the list. At number 19, we have another Beatles pick with Run For Your Life, and yeah, I do not like the song, and it's stuff like this why John Lennon burned in hell. I am so sorry. The John Lennon fans tried to be revisionist and act like he was a good person after the Beatles, and he wasn't. Go look it up. But yeah, it's just stuff like this that it's like, why would you put that song on the album? I believe the reason this song even got put was because they wanted to have a certain amount of songs on the album, the record company, so he threw this on. But the lyrics of this are very troubling. They're very troubling, so absolutely not. I don't condone the song. I never liked it, and it kind of is a blemish on Rubber Soul when you really sit and think about it. But yeah, fuck John Lennon. At number 17, we have Taylor Swift, Bad Blood, another Taylor Swift pick. I like Bad Blood. I do. I think that maybe I kind of overplayed it. Maybe it hasn't aged the best. Okay, those things can coincide, but it's not a bad song. My pick from this album would have been You Are In Love. I hate that song. Bad Blood, no. It was good for that time. Especially that music video. She had every single celebrity in it, so I don't hate Bad Blood. Number 15, another Beatles song, The Continuing Story of Bungalow Bill on the White Album. Yeah, I don't really care for this one. I'm kind of shocked that they didn't put stuff like Why Don't We Do It on the Road, which I love Paul McCartney, but that song, why would you put that on the album? Okay, so yeah, also shocked they didn't do stuff like Piggies, because a lot of people don't like that song. I personally like the song, but yeah, I'm not very fond of the song either, so I don't really mind it. At number 9, another Beatles pick. I told you guys are on the list a bunch, so they picked Good Morning from the Sgt. Pepper's album. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I don't really care for the song a whole lot. Like, I can listen to it when it plays, but it just sounds like a throwaway. We didn't need it on Sgt. Pepper's, no shade. For those who are curious for what number 1 is, they have this song by The Police Mother. I don't know the song, I don't really listen to their music, but I just thought I'd show it in case you're curious about number 1. So yeah, those are just the ones that stood out to me, at least. I'm kind of shocked they didn't put like an artist Beyonce on here and everything like that, just because she's the big name and everything. And so yeah, my takeaways, some of these I agree with, some of these I disagree with and are egregious, but Rolling Stone just shows continually that a lot of the stuff on the list and all these things, like, they be pulling stuff out their ass. Like, I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna lie. But let me know what you guys think on this list down below in the comments. Which songs did you agree with? Which songs did you disagree with? Are there terrible cuts on albums do you think that, you know, should be a part of this list? And we can continue with that conversation. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can give it a like. You can subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more. You can hit the bell for more videos. If you're watching this on TikTok, you can follow me. You can like the video. You can comment for more. But thanks so much for watching.